Hi guys, so I often get questions about caffeine in pregnancy, what's safe, why don't we recommend high levels of caffeine, should you ultimately quit? So the first answer is no, you don't need to quit caffeine intake altogether. We get a lot of sources of caffeine. It provides energy, it helps with your mood stabilization, and there are some studies that show that it actually improves health outcomes. But why do we want to limit it in pregnancy or as you're trying to conceive? So there's some data that high levels of caffeine, and we're talking about more than 200 milligrams a day, which is more than 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day. So why do we worry about it in pregnancy? So there's some data that suggests that high caffeine intakes can be associated with an increased risk of a miscarriage, growth restriction for a developing fetus, and low birth weight once the baby is delivered. And so we try to decrease those risk factors by lowering the overall caffeine intake during pregnancy and as you're trying to conceive. Additionally, sometimes high levels of caffeine can be associated with higher levels of stress, palpitations, and poor sleep hygiene or sleep disturbance. So overall, the goal is not to eliminate caffeine completely, but to limit your intakes to less than 2 to 3 cups of coffee. That includes tea as well, or overall less than 200 milligrams per day.